Hmm. Hi. Yeah, I want to talk about primary and secondary norms. Now, uh, the secondary norms are this denominator, if you will. Okay, there is there's society, sociology, and geography, the time-space continuum, basically. Okay, so you've got you've got location and you've got time in life, youth. When you grow up, being in the right place is is everything. Okay, this is the time space continuum. If you're in the right place, if you have an audience that's you know complimenting you or allowing you to be in the wrong place, it's just the wrong lighting or something like that. So so yeah, so okay, so now I want to talk about engineering. Uh, we have to have like a universal product, universal unit, same redundancy, but if we have just if we're building and everything is custom, then we are twisting the 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 reality that we have when we all want to have the same good things, right? We all uh, it's anyway. It's very difficult. The camera just like saps you. You have if you don't have like an army of counselors helping you on. The radio is only so much. And so, anyways, check out my blog, Social Vaccine. It's it's think about the denominator and the numerator. The numerator is society. Okay, the denominator is the time-space continuum of geography, youth, and secondary norms. So these secondary norms, if they feel at all divided, then it becomes this like target thing where people are oh, now I see, it's becoming aggressive, and you know uh, substances and cop outs, and then the primary norm will suggest, oh, substance, that's all you need is substance, uh, exposure, and calling, and and just making, getting a haircut or something like that. But that's not gonna do it. You have to be in the right place at the right time. And okay, social vaccine. This is open the window, open the curtains, come in through the roof, put on your sandals, and write down the truth. Laugh, tears to laughter, and a matter of factor. Uh, these are divine words that you have to think out, and you have to sort of have reference. If I'm just staring at a computer or a camera, it's very difficult. You freeze. But you know it's really nice to have people telling you no, because you know I mean, if you are deep into the truth, you have you need a navigator. Okay, so now I want these, the people with the nice collars, to prick up the radar a little bit. Look for this secondary norm. Ignore the primary norm, who may be saying, "Oh, there's no God," something like that, which is very common on the West Coast to believe that way. Believe. You have to believe in the secondary norm, the denominator. Okay, the numerator is up here. If the denominator is nervous, the numerator is just flapping and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, but no, and then this is it down here. Okay, you have to grab it, and say, okay, this child, this ET phone home, this 10-year-old child can be identified, and you can find them. And then when you do this, when you stabilize the numerator, the denominator under the numerator, it's kind of uh, then you can realize a world more universal, more compassionate, but more liberated, because because the numerator wants to be a whole, but the denominator is stuck underneath there, and they're trapped. If you ignore that, you know, you're going to be chipping away in the wrong direction. You know, it's because, you know, people are going left, people are going right. This denominator must be liberated, or else you're going to have fractions, fractured society, and when there's injuries and stuff like that, people are going to, you know, become very ambiguous and constantly divided, and sort of thinking, oh, I'm like it's very difficult to complicate. If it's a complex equation, that's okay. You know, there's a few people out there who can see that. They can volunteer their time and say, okay, let's find that denominator and stop dividing society, because it becomes, you know, like very ambiguous. You know, and I'm from California. You know, I grew up here, first generation, and it's very divisive to America for someone who is left-handed. Someone, you know, you could these people could say, oh yeah, I really care about America. You know, let's find that divisive denominator, that secondary norm, and solve the problems, and give our voices much more sort of passion and much more of playfulness. You know, don't be like stressing out. Don't be so. And I don't even know if the audio is working, but I'm sure it is. Okay, it's this is absolutely